And there's some trends and drivers here, like at least until 2020, budget airlines were a big driver. It was much easier to fly anywhere for a short amount of time. There has been a lot more offshoring, so people work for global companies. They could have worked in the Google office in Nairobi and then just started a company in Nairobi. That offshoring is happening all around the world. And now, especially in this time of COVID and remote working, then every company has become a remote workforce. And when that's true, then everyone realizes that you can build a massive company without being in any one particular location. So I think that one of the things that just the last sort of piece of recommendation that I'd like to make is that, I'd encourage you to think about what you can do to create position your company to be a global winner, not just the best company in your country. And to do that, you really need to educate yourself about like what the best companies are doing in Silicon Valley principally, but also the best companies around the world, and really have a story and a clear idea in your mind about, why what you're doing, your strategy is better and going to work out better than they are, and how you're going to be the best company, and how you're going to be the category creator. And some of these ideas I talked about in terms of creating your category is that what's different now is you're deciding what kind of customers you want. That's designing your category, designing your market, what kind of prices you want them to pay you, and then build your product and your company around that and your sales model. And also, there's this amazing trend of working with your competitors. This is especially true in SaaS, because most customers use a lot of this different business software. And if you integrate well with a bunch of other adjacent companies and maybe even future competitors, then you have the potential to create the central core piece of software that your customers will need. And then, because big tech is just so powerful now, per my earlier slides, you really need to find your own strategy in your own category to compete, to win your own category, and not just try to compete with other companies and buying ads on Facebook and Google. It's not a strategy that works, because there's so much competition now. So you really have to do your own thing. And entrepreneurs do their own thing anyways. And so fortunately, it's easy advice to give, but it's critically important. And basically what you're trying to do is invent a new type of product and customer need.